you're ready to list your Las Vegas home or just wondering if you can, there's a few things you should know. First, let's talk about what your home is worth. Today, so many people look online for home values, and unfortunately, using those can cause a problem for you. Sure, if you click through to their fine print page, they likely mention that this is just an estimate and may claim that they're only off by a small percentage. The sites might even mention that you need to get a professional valuation from a realtor, and conveniently have a couple faces you can choose from. These preferred or premier agents aren't shown because the sites have vetted them for knowledge or quality of service. Any agent willing to pay their price can be shown on their site. And of course, I get calls and am blasted with their ads, which is odd, considering they always seem to have new openings in their limited agent listings. So let me tell you why I choose not to be one of these preferred agents, and why you shouldn't want to use the site's values. For me, I don't want to be endorsing bad or misleading information. I value my clients and my responsibility to them much more than that. And you need to realize these guesstimates of values can be way off, in spite of any percentage of accuracy they may claim. Across the many sites that offer these guesstimates, I have seen their values anywhere from many tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars off. So which ones do you believe? People who are considering selling may only see the low guesstimates and be under the impression that they can't sell. Of course, for you as a seller, I think it's only natural to prefer the high side values. But is that being realistic? I get calls from frustrated home sellers that are on the hunt to find an agent, any agent, to confirm an overpriced value. They're angry because any true valuation is less than they saw online. Often having them say, but Zillow, Trulia, or some other site said, my house is worth this much. So you have to understand what these online real estate sites really are. They don't list homes or sell them. Real estate agents do that. They aren't licensed in local real estate, nor do they need to follow state and federal real estate laws. Why? Because they only sell advertising. They sell you as a lead. These sites only gather raw data with their bots, and at times, too much data. And the real problem is that these bots can't interpret that information. It's nothing more than numbers. You'll see part of the reason why this happens on any site that lists their comparable sales. Let me give you an example. A roughly 2,400 square foot custom home on a 3rd-acre lot was listed online as a recent sale for $35,000. That's only a bit over $14 a square foot. What a deal! But in reality, this home wasn't sold for that price. As a matter of fact, it wasn't even sold. The homeowners had only transferred the title of the home to their trust. What these bots did was saw a title change and listed it as a sale. Oh, and that $35,000 sales price? Well, that was the only number recorded for the property when the owners bought the vacant lot in 1996. You'll also see things like single stories compared with 2 stories, a manufactured home compared with a custom, or a home in an upscale gated community compared to a tract home. Even the home's square footage and lot sizes can be way off and not comparable. Then there's the home's condition, age, location, and upgrades that must be factored in that these sites can't do. I mean, really, can you actually consider comparing a gutted foreclosed property to a well-maintained and upgraded home that's 1,000 square feet larger and on a much larger lot? No, you can't. And on top of all this, often their comparable sales can go back a year or more. None of this is how market values are done in the real world. Let's face it, if a home's value could be easily determined just by crunching raw data numbers, why on earth would lenders require an appraiser for a home loan? And what market value will an appraiser use in their report? Comparable sales listed by the local MLS, not these guesstimated values that are online. So while real estate agents aren't appraisers, I can provide you with a much better estimate of the market value of your home. Even lenders use these market values for listing their own real estate owned or REO properties. Yes, they use real estate broker price opinions for listing their properties. And it's easy to understand why they do that, and you should too. You obviously don't want to be underpriced or overpriced and have your home hanging on the market when you need to sell. Now, there are some rare exceptions to market values, and here again where you need a professional agent working with you. If you have an exceptional property or just haven't had any similar home sale in the area, you may have a home that exceeds your local values. In that case, you do have to understand that going above any near comparables may be able to be done, but that may take a bit longer. That's because chances are, when in these situations, your home may not appraise, and that eliminates many who are financing, leaving only those that can make up any difference with cash or is an all-cash buyer. So yes, homes are often very unique, and so are their values. The same is true for the agent you select to list your home. What you need is someone who can provide you with the accurate information to correctly price your home, and I hope you'll allow me that opportunity. But correct pricing, while very important, is only part of selling your home. Proper marketing is also key to getting the most from the sale of your home. It's much more than just tossing out a quick listing. And I think you'll want to know the difference I can make in presenting your home. For more on that, you'll want to watch my next video in this Las Vegas home seller series.